Hello, and welcome back to Taya's YouTube. Today we're going to be doing the finishing touches on the diorama, turning this diorama into an actual Christmas village. This will be the last how-to video that I will be putting out for 2022, and the next video will be a complete tour of the whole village. Close-ups and activities and lights and sounds. It's promising to be a lovely experience. So stay tuned today as I show you how to do the finishing touches. I will be adding a number of different elements to the diorama to finish it off. There are still some blank spots, and there's still figurines that need to be added and trees that need to be added, etc. And I'll show you how I do all that. So stay tuned. To make snow. I have all these trees here, and none of them have any snow on them. And when I purchased them, I realized I didn't have snow, but I knew that I could add snow to them. Snow is made by baking soda, Mod Podge, and it doesn't have to be precise. You can just kind of guess as to the consistency. You have to go by what you are comfortable using. A little bit more baking soda. I think you just play it by ear. Play around with it until you're happy with your artificial snow. And you end up painting it on various things just with a paintbrush. Now we add the white to it because Mod Podge with baking soda together will yellow over time. And if you add white paint to it, see, it's like a thick liquid. If you add white paint to it, it will ensure that the snow stays white. I did this last year, and this year where I applied the snow, it was still white. So there are fences already with snow on them that I applied last year. Now I find this a little bit too thin, so I'm still going to add some more baking soda to it. I want it a little bit thicker than that. I want it to be able to just drop in globs, not a stream. There, that's more like it. Add a little bit more paint. I have a fair bit of snow here now, but it's amazing how quickly it goes. Now these trees I purchased at Walmart in the United States. I went across the border and I purchased these trees. They're quite nice. They give off a lot of, I don't know if you can see that, there's a lot of stuff comes off, but they were $2.48 each in Walmart, and because it was near Black Friday, I got a fairly good deal on them. Now I'm just going to take this and paint it on. And don't be afraid to use it liberally. You can apply it this way on anything. I've even applied it to some of my buildings that had just melting snow on the roofs, and I added the artificial snow to the roofs to make it look more like there had just been a snowfall. And they're still good this year. I did that last year, and it's still good this year. That is really pretty. This will harden, and it will stay on. I'm going to add it to the fences and to other trees that have very little snow on them. I want it to make it look like a real snow village. Over the course of this summer, I'm going to keep all my evergreens that I have, all the evergreens that I own, that I've purchased over the years. I'm going to take them all and revamp them all. I'm going to strip them, and there's a process on YouTube that you can see how to do that. And look at the comparison. That is so pretty. I'm going to strip all my evergreens and refurbish them all instead of buying new ones every year. By tomorrow they should be dry. After several days, has slid down off of the styrofoam base in various places. It just slid down. It did not stay. Well, at that point, I don't think I even applied it to the styrofoam base there. So I'm going to today take a new can of this expandable foam and fill in where the styrofoam has slid down. I would like to cover all those bare spots. But it looks odd with all those bare spots showing. So I've purchased another can of the tight foam, expandable foam for cracks and gaps by LePage. And we'll cover some of these spots where the styrofoam is very visible. Add a little bit more expandable foam. Then perhaps I'll make some more snow and start adding snow to the banks, snow banks to the edges, so that it looks a little more realistic. It does not want to stay. Does not want to stay on. That can be a problem. Okay, so I've added foam to all the bare areas. It's not behaving as nicely as I would have hoped, but at this point I can't spend any more time on it. It is what it is. I'm going to now start placing more of the figurines and adding loose snow. I also, in this spot right here, want to make a Christmas tree lot. As you can see, there's one figurine here and there's a man handling a Christmas tree. I want to make a lot out of this and string a few lights on some poles to light it up in the evening and fill these other blank areas in with vignettes, figurines and vignettes. Stay tuned. As you can see behind me, the village is completely finished. I've got everything on there that I want to put on there, and I've lit it all up to make sure everything's working, and it's just working fine. It's been a long 5 weeks of much work, much fun, lots of tips, lots of ideas, lots of procedures, and I'm glad that I shared it with you. Stay tuned for the next video, which will be a complete musical tour of the entire village. You'll get to see all of it. That will be my last video for 2022. For the spring and summer of 2023, I will continue to develop new ideas and new crafts for my village. Like I said earlier, I'm going to refurbish all the evergreen trees that I own so that I can use them all and they will all look fresh and new. So stay tuned for that. Thank you to all my new subscribers, and I welcome you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. It will really help my channel. I want to wish you peace and blessings also for the new year, 2023. May you find your heart's delight and be blessed in everything that you do. Goodbye.